Now the cytopathogenic effects on the tissue culture. Cytopathic pathogenic effects are those effects which are caused by the viruses on the cells. Of course, we have already studied these cytopathic effects or cytopathogenic effects of the viruses which are caused on the animal body or on the human body inside the body. Normally the virus is causing the disease, and after the disease what are the effects which are caused the disease. Now we will see the cytopathic or the cytopathogenic effects on the tissue culture. What are these effects on the tissue culture, on the cells in the tissue? So first of all, the definition, we have already studied it. Cytopathic effects are the cytopathogenic effects. Pathology is something related with the disease. Pathogenic effects are those effects which are caused by the viruses on the cells which are not normal. The effects which are caused abnormally on the cells, and because of those effects the cell shows abnormality, and because of that abnormality, that specific kind of the disease which happens in the body of the animals or in the body of the human beings, but here or in the body of the plants. But here we can see them, that what are these effects which are caused on the tissue culture. Of course, on the tissue culture we are also growing the cells on some specific chemically modified media or some specific cells, and for those cells we are using the viruses. So of course the some of the cells will be died. The specific kind of the effects will be shown by those viruses on the cells in the tissue culture. So these are cytopathogenic effects which refer to the structural changes in the host cell that are caused because of the viral infection. These are the structural changes which are very clear, and we will see them, we will observe them on the because of different microscopic techniques, and we see them that what are the effects which are caused by the viruses on the cells in the tissue culture. So first of all, the most importantly, of course, we already see that they may cause the death of the disease. So destruction of the monolayer of the cells. Destruction of the monolayer of the cells is very important. Most severe form of the spongiform cytopathic pathogenic effects. All cells in the monolayer rapidly shrink, become dense, which is called as picosis, and then the detach from the glass within about 72 hours. So within 72 hours, the CPE, cytopathogenic effects, with destruction of the cell, totally the monolayer of the cells is destroyed or destructed because of, and this all the process will take about 72 hours. Typical of the most enterovirus. The enteroviruses are very much typical for causing this destruction and causing this disease. We will see that how the different viruses, different kind of the viruses, just like the enteroviruses causing this kind of the destruction of the monolayer. Similarly, what are the other viruses are causing the effects, the cytopathogenic effects on the tissue culture. We will see them different by the classifying them into different viruses and see the effects on the tissue cultures one by one. So subtotal destruction. The total destruction is caused by the enteroviruses. Subtotal destruction, sometimes a little, most of the time, detachment of some but not all of the cells in the monolayer are destroyed. It is called subtotal destruction. Not the total destruction, but some of them can be died and most of them are not died. It is caused by the toga viruses. What are the toga viruses? The alpha viruses and the picorna viruses. As you already know that the picorna viruses are the special kind of the viruses. They are very small viruses. Similarly, the alpha viruses, these kind of the viruses are not able to destruct the monolayer totally. They will destruct or they will destroy the monolayer to some amount, to some extent. It can be observed using the about 20x objective of the microscope, and you can see that how many cells are destroyed and how many cells have been happened the death, and how many cells have been survived from that specific kind of the viruses. So first of all is the totally destruction, then was the subtotal destruction. Now the focal degeneration. What are the viruses which are causing the focal degeneration? Herpes viruses and the pox viruses are causing the focal degeneration in the cells in the tissue culture. What is the focal degeneration and how it happens? Viruses produce localized areas. These localized areas are called the foci, and these foci are the local areas of the infection. So because of this local areas, they will called as focal degeneration. This focal nature of these lesions is due to direct cell-to-cell transfer of the viruses rather than diffusion through the extracellular medium. This is caused by the pox viruses and herpes viruses, and these herpes viruses are famous to cause the direct cell-to-cell transfer of the cells. These are not transferred through the diffusion through the extracellular medium. So because of the direct transfer of the cells, there are some specific kind of the foci or specific kind of the focus or inclusion bodies or some kind of the localized areas emerged, which are called as a foci, and because of that these are called the focal degeneration and caused by the herpes viruses and the pox viruses in the tissue culture. The focal degeneration, how it happens and how it does its own action. Cells initially become enlarged, then they become rounded and then refractile. Refractile is most easily because it can be seen very easily. So first they will become big and then they will become rounded and then refractile and then eventually detach from the growth surface, leaving the cleared areas surrounded by rounded up cells. Which are rounded up cells are called the foci, as these infections spread concentrically. So when the infection in the tissue culture spreads, these cells will also be spread and this will use their own foci on different cells, and those cells are very clearly to seen, and if they are the refractile bodies, they can be very easily seen, and in this way they will be spreading, the infection will be spreading concentrically. Now the swelling and clumping. One of the cytopathic effects from the swelling and the clumping, it is caused by the adenoviruses. Typical of the adenoviruses infected cells first of all are the enlarged and then clump together in grape-like clusters, which is called as swelling, and it is called also the clumping. These are different from the focal degeneration. Focal degeneration is the formation of some special kind of the foci because of the infection of the viruses in the tissue culture on the cells. However, here the swelling and the clumping is because of the adenoviruses, and in this way, in the focal degeneration, we see that first of all the virus become enlarged, then it will become rounded and then refractile bodies, and then leaving the cells, making it foci on that specific cell. Here the cells will enlarge and then clump lie together, which will give us the shape, the grape-like shape.